Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, feeling an overwhelming urge to go to the bathroom, or maybe even do something as simple as stretch or grab a glass of water? For many, this may seem harmless, but for the elderly, these nighttime habits can come with hidden health risks that could even be life-threatening. In this video, we'll uncover the surprising dangers linked to these routines and reveal how certain habits, like sudden movements, might be putting your health at risk without you realizing it. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell to avoid missing any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. For so many elderly individuals, the night can feel like an unexpected battleground. The quiet hours, often thought of as a time of peace and rest, can instead become filled with wakefulness, discomfort, and frustration. It's far more common than many realize. Waking up multiple times at night isn't just a trivial inconvenience. It's a challenge that can feel isolating and even exhausting to face alone. Each awakening pulls you further from the restful sleep we all deserve, impacting not only the night itself, but the entire following day. The familiar frustration of lying awake, staring into the darkness, knowing that every passing moment is chipping away at the chance of waking up refreshed, is a reality that many quietly endure. But have we ever stopped to ask ourselves, why do these awakenings happen? Could there be deeper, unseen causes to this frustrating cycle? And even more importantly, could we learn to approach these moments in a way that protects both our physical and emotional well-being? Much of what triggers these nighttime interruptions is tied to emotional waves, feelings that ebb and flow throughout the day, but often reach their peak just before sleep. We carry so much into our evenings: stress, joy, anxiety, and even regret. Studies repeatedly show that our sleep is incredibly sensitive to our emotional state, with strong links between sleep disruptions and intense emotions like anger, sorrow, or even excitement. The brain, instead of winding down, remains on high alert, unable to fully relax. It's as if our minds are tangled up in a web of thoughts and emotions that won't release their hold on us, ultimately compromising sleep quality and paving the way for restless nights. But beyond the emotional, there are also physical instincts that, while seeming harmless, may pose serious risks. Have you ever found yourself waking in the dead of night, feeling an intense urge to use the bathroom? Or perhaps an impulse to engage in a habit like masturbation? These actions, often so instinctual and seemingly innocent, can hide deeper health implications, particularly as we age. These urges can be powerful, leading us to get out of bed without much thought. However, what many don't know is that rising suddenly from a resting state can send a jolt through the body, resulting in rapid blood pressure shifts. Such abrupt movements can bring on dizziness, disorientation, or worse, a fall. Imagine the danger, especially if it's dark and the room isn't clear of obstacles. Something as simple as a trip to the bathroom can become a hazard. And yet, these nightly habits are not only physical. They also bring up emotional aspects that affect our rest. For instance, the act of masturbation, especially if it becomes a regular habit before sleep, can create a cycle that impacts both sleep and emotional balance. In the short term, it may seem calming or relieving, but over time, it can quietly disrupt sleep patterns, turning into a silent but persistent threat to one's health and peace of mind. Consider this. You're woken up by an urge, and without a second thought, you swing your legs over the edge of the bed. As you rise, your heart suddenly races, your vision blurs slightly, and for a few moments, it feels as if the world is spinning. The room is silent, but there's a pounding in your chest, and for a second, fear floods through you. You reach out, steadying yourself, perhaps feeling a surge of regret. Why did I get up so quickly? It's unsettling to think that what once seemed like a natural reflex could now hold a level of risk that simply wasn't there in younger years. And yet, this is a reality that so many overlook. Our bodies change as we age, and understanding these shifts is crucial for our health and safety. What's happening inside us when these nighttime awakenings become part of our routine? Why do actions that once felt harmless now seem fraught with potential consequences? It's essential to reflect on these questions and look for answers that can help us reclaim the peaceful, restorative sleep that our bodies and minds so desperately need. The truth is, these nightly struggles are not just physical or emotional. They're deeply personal. They touch on our vulnerabilities, our fears, and our need for stability and safety. The sleeplessness, the unsettling awakenings, the small yet potent dangers we face in these dark hours. These are reminders of how important it is to care for ourselves with an understanding and awareness that goes beyond the surface. By uncovering the hidden causes behind these nighttime disturbances, we can start to make meaningful changes. Perhaps we could approach these moments with a bit more patience, moving more slowly, tuning into what our bodies need, and acknowledging the emotions we bring into the night. This awareness can be our greatest tool, guiding us to create a nighttime routine that not only minimizes risks but also honors the sleep we deserve. Through these adjustments, we can protect our well-being, embrace the changes that come with age, and allow ourselves the rest, peace, and safety that every person at every stage of life deserves. Nighttime awakenings can be deeply impacted by habits, particularly masturbation before sleep, which many turn to as a method for relaxation. However, this habit, if excessive, can evolve into an addiction that disrupts the brain's natural rhythm for sleep. Constant or habitual masturbation causes a cascade of emotional and hormonal fluctuations that make the brain more restless, preventing the calm and balance needed for restorative sleep. Over time, this habit can create a cycle of anxiety and anticipation, which even after the act, leaves the mind too stimulated to fully relax. For those who rely on it as a nightly routine, it may feel like a quick fix for relaxation, but in reality, it can become a barrier to the deep, restful sleep we all need to feel restored. Diet is another major factor that can influence sleep quality, often in ways we may not initially realize. A heavy meal or excessive liquid intake close to bedtime can place a huge strain on the digestive system, making it challenging to digest food efficiently while trying to rest. This can lead to discomfort, abdominal bloating, or even pain, which, unsurprisingly, wakes you up multiple times during the night. Spicy or fatty foods only worsen the situation, potentially causing heartburn or indigestion, making restful sleep even harder to achieve. For those who enjoy a hearty meal or a rich dessert late in the evening, these habits may be unknowingly disrupting the peace that the body needs to transition smoothly into the night. Additionally, certain medical conditions often go hand in hand with interrupted sleep, making these awakenings even more frequent and challenging. Conditions like kidney disease, diabetes, and prostate issues play significant roles here. People with diabetes, for instance, can experience fluctuations in blood sugar levels that not only impact overall health, but also interfere with kidney function, leading to an increased need to urinate at night. Meanwhile, prostate issues, which are prevalent in middle-aged and older men, result in urinary symptoms like incomplete emptying, frequent urination, and urgency, causing many trips to the bathroom throughout the night. These conditions add layers of complexity to sleep, making uninterrupted rest feel out of reach. When these awakenings happen, getting out of bed requires careful handling. Sudden movements, especially for elderly individuals, can bring abrupt changes to blood pressure and blood sugar levels. Rapid movements can cause a swift rush of blood to the brain, leading to dizziness, fainting, or even in rare but serious cases, strokes. If the room is dark or cluttered, the risk of tripping or falling becomes a real concern. Elderly individuals, especially those with fragile bones or osteoporosis, are particularly vulnerable to falls, which can lead to serious injuries, requiring prolonged recovery times. Another aspect we often overlook is the sudden temperature change when stepping out of the warmth of blankets during the night. A sharp contrast between the body's cozy warmth and the cool room temperature can lead to discomfort and poor circulation. This cold shock can make the body feel tense, delaying the ability to relax again. Keeping a robe or extra blanket nearby is a simple yet effective way to combat this, reducing the strain caused by sudden temperature changes. Moreover, many elderly individuals have the habit of drinking water upon waking up at night, yet it's worth noting that cold water may not be the best choice. While hydration is essential, cold water can strain the gastrointestinal tract, potentially causing abdominal pain, bloating, or even muscle spasms. This, in turn, can place an additional burden on the kidneys, further contributing to disrupted sleep. With all these considerations, it's evident that quality sleep, especially for the elderly, is not simply a matter of going to bed and waking up. It's a complex interplay of physical, emotional, and environmental factors. The habits we maintain, the foods we eat, and how we handle ourselves during these awakenings all contribute to whether or not we achieve the rest our bodies desperately need. Adopting mindful practices and recognizing how these factors influence our sleep can transform the quality of our nights. By taking small yet meaningful steps, we can foster a healthier, more restful sleep routine that not only minimizes disruptions, but also supports overall health, allowing us to greet each day with energy and clarity. Reducing the frequency of nighttime awakenings starts with adopting intentional and healthy nighttime habits. For example, moderating water intake before bed is crucial to avoiding unnecessary trips to the bathroom during the night. Although hydration is essential, drinking too much water too close to bedtime can place a strain on the metabolic system, leading to bloating, nausea, and an increased need to urinate. Those who enjoy a warm cup of tea before sleep should be particularly mindful, as while it can be relaxing, the added liquid increases the chances of waking up, disrupting the body's chance for continuous rest. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. In addition to hydration management, establishing a consistent and healthy sleep routine is equally important. Prioritizing a full 7 to 8 hours of sleep is foundational for both mental clarity and physical health. Going to bed at a regular hour, ideally between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m., aligns with our natural circadian rhythm and encourages more restorative sleep. This routine creates a stable structure that signals the body it's time to unwind, allowing for a deeper, more restful sleep cycle. Also, it's essential to avoid large meals and heavy foods close to bedtime. Late-night snacks rich in oils, spices, or salt can prompt excessive thirst, leading to greater water intake and, consequently, a frustrating cycle of waking up to drink and then needing to relieve oneself throughout the night. Moreover, taking steps to wind down mentally before bed can make a world of difference in sleep quality. Activities like watching videos, scrolling through the phone, or playing games might seem harmless, but they often stimulate the mind in ways that can lead to feelings of restlessness or even anxiety. The bright screen light, combined with mental engagement, increases alertness and raises the likelihood of insomnia and frequent awakenings. Swapping out these stimulating activities with calming ones, such as listening to gentle music or enjoying a light massage, can help prepare the body and mind for relaxation. These soothing activities signal to the brain that it's time to slow down, paving the way for a peaceful transition into sleep. It's vital to recognize that every choice we make before bed, whether it's our drinking habits, diet, or even pre-sleep activities, has a meaningful impact on how well we sleep. For some, certain habits, such as an over-reliance on pre-sleep masturbation, can become more than just a routine. They can subtly develop into an addiction that disrupts the mind's ability to relax. Additionally, emotional factors play a significant role in sleep disturbances, with stress, anxiety, or unresolved worries carrying over into the night. Each of these factors, in its way, can create a barrier to maintaining the continuous, healthy sleep that is essential for well-being. Ultimately, the key lies in finding a balance. By adopting a conscious approach to bedtime habits, we can avoid common traps that harm sleep quality and, by extension, long-term health. Mindful choices like reducing stimulating activities, moderating late-night intake, and adopting calming pre-sleep routines set the stage for truly restorative rest. Over time, these adjustments will not only improve the quality of sleep, but will also enhance one's overall sense of health, resilience, and energy. A restful night doesn't just happen by accident. It's crafted through intention and care, allowing us to meet each new day with strength and clarity. To prevent nighttime awakenings and truly enhance sleep quality, it's essential to create a set of habits and practices that promote both physical and mental health. When we look closely, many factors influence our ability to sleep through the night, and addressing these thoughtfully can make a world of difference. One important, yet often overlooked, factor is the impact of habitual behaviors, like masturbation, which can sometimes become an ingrained nighttime routine. For some, this habit is used as a means of relaxation. However, over time, it may work against the goal of achieving peaceful, restorative sleep. If masturbation becomes a nighttime fixture, it can trigger an increase in physiological excitement and mental stress, both of which counteract the body's need for calm. Breaking out of this cycle and replacing it with healthier practices is not just about changing habits. It's about reshaping one's approach to nighttime rest. Developing a balanced, calming pre-sleep routine can be transformative in addressing habits that may hinder relaxation. Instead of relying on behaviors that increase stimulation, replacing these with quieting activities can help the mind ease into a state of peacefulness, preparing it for a full night's rest. For instance, reading a book with a soothing or uplifting theme can provide a gentle transition, allowing the mind to drift from the day's concerns. Practicing guided meditation before bed is also powerful for calming mental chatter and grounding oneself in the present moment. This can be done through audio meditations or breathing exercises that promote relaxation. Deep breathing exercises, in particular, help calm the nervous system, reducing stress levels and creating the inner stillness needed for restful sleep. Additionally, engaging in light stretching or yoga can release physical tension that's built up during the day, encouraging the body to fully relax. Creating an intentional, consistent sleep routine goes hand in hand with the idea of forming new, healthier habits. A regular bedtime not only helps establish a natural rhythm, but also signals to the body and mind that it's time to wind down. By choosing to go to bed at a set time each night, preferably between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m., our internal clock begins to sync, making it easier to achieve deep, uninterrupted sleep. This natural rhythm allows the body to enter its optimal sleep cycles, which are crucial for emotional well-being, cognitive function, and physical health. However, for many, these nighttime habits may not only be about routine, but may also stem from underlying emotional triggers. It's essential to recognize if stress, loneliness, or anxiety are playing a role in maintaining a habit like nighttime masturbation, as these emotions often drive the need for comfort and can perpetuate behaviors that are counterproductive to sleep. By identifying these emotional triggers, one can begin to explore healthier ways to cope and find relief without disrupting sleep. Emotional awareness is a powerful tool. Recognizing how we're feeling and why we're drawn to certain behaviors can guide us toward making choices that truly serve our well-being. For those who find themselves feeling restless or uneasy before bed, consulting with a therapist can be an incredibly supportive step. Therapy provides a safe space to explore feelings, develop coping strategies, and work through unresolved issues that may be surfacing at night. Therapy can also help individuals reframe their approach to sleep and understand that bedtime should be a period of peace, not tension or restlessness. Through open discussion and tailored guidance, therapy can be instrumental in breaking cycles of anxiety-driven behaviors and fostering healthier mental states. In addition to seeking professional support, discovering hobbies or activities that bring joy and relaxation can further enhance a pre-sleep routine. Engaging in quiet, fulfilling activities such as drawing, journaling, or even practicing gratitude can shift focus away from stressful thoughts and toward positive, grounding ones. Writing in a journal before bed can be particularly helpful, reflecting on the day, acknowledging achievements, and jotting down any lingering concerns allows the mind to process these thoughts in a structured way, reducing the likelihood that they will disrupt sleep later. Activities like drawing or other creative expressions offer a way to unwind while keeping the mind engaged in a way that's peaceful and meditative, helping to cultivate inner calm. Another key element of improving sleep is addressing physical habits around bedtime, such as moderating fluid intake and avoiding heavy meals close to bedtime. Drinking excessive amounts of water or consuming rich, spicy, or salty foods in the evening can prompt discomfort, bloating, or frequent trips to the bathroom, all of which disrupt sleep. By planning to eat lighter meals in the evening and reducing liquid intake a couple of hours before bed, it's possible to minimize physical disturbances that would otherwise interrupt the night's rest. Moreover, reducing exposure to screens, bright lights, and stimulating media can help create a more conducive environment for sleep. Watching videos, scrolling through social media, or playing games may seem relaxing, but the blue light emitted from screens interferes with melatonin production, the hormone that signals sleep. Additionally, engaging in these activities often stimulates the mind, making it harder to switch off when it's time to sleep. Swapping screen time with quieter, more reflective activities, such as listening to soft music, reading a calming book, or practicing mindfulness, can soothe the nervous system and help the mind transition from the busyness of the day to the calmness of the night. All these adjustments are ultimately about balance and intention. By nurturing a bedtime routine that prioritizes calm and avoids overstimulation, it's possible to build a foundation for healthier sleep. It's also about allowing ourselves to let go of certain habits or behaviors that might seem comforting at the moment, but in reality, disrupt our well-being. Achieving deep, uninterrupted sleep requires more than just lying down. It involves understanding and supporting both the body's physical needs and the mind's emotional state. In the end, fostering quality sleep is a journey toward embracing practices that serve our long-term health and happiness. By being mindful of our pre-sleep routines, addressing emotional triggers, and making intentional choices that promote relaxation, we can transform our nights. These small changes build up over time, enhancing both the quality of our sleep and the quality of our days. Quality sleep is, in many ways, an act of self-care. It empowers us to wake up refreshed, energized, and ready to face each day with clarity and resilience. Through these mindful practices, we can make a profound difference in our lives, reclaiming the peace of a truly restful night's sleep. Emotional stability is one of the most influential factors in achieving restful, uninterrupted sleep. When emotions like stress, anxiety, or agitation are heightened, they can act as powerful sleep disruptors, often leading to nighttime awakenings or a struggle to fall asleep altogether. This is because these emotions trigger the brain into a state of heightened alertness, making it difficult to reach the calm, relaxed state essential for deep sleep. To help counteract this, incorporating regular practices like meditation, yoga, or deep breathing exercises into your routine can be immensely effective. These activities gently calm the nervous system, reduce stress hormones, and help shift the mind toward a peaceful state, preparing it for rest. Meditation, in particular, helps quiet mental chatter, while yoga stretches and relaxes the body, promoting a sense of physical ease that's ideal for sleep. Creating a tranquil sleep environment is another important step in encouraging a peaceful night. Your surroundings play a significant role in how easily you fall and stay asleep, so cultivating a space that feels calming can make a big difference. Consider soft, warm lighting in the bedroom during the evening hours. This gentle glow helps signal to the brain that it's time to unwind. Using soothing background sounds, like relaxing music or gentle nature sounds, can further enhance this tranquil setting, creating a cozy retreat from the day's stresses. Even subtle changes, like tidying up the bedroom and choosing comfortable bedding, can add to the sense of calm. It's also wise to avoid arguments or any activities that might increase tension or frustration in the hours leading up to bedtime, as these can spike brain activity and make relaxation difficult. Nutrition, too, is a vital part of maintaining quality sleep. What we eat in the evening has a direct impact on our body's ability to settle into a restful state, so being mindful of dinner choices can help set the stage for better sleep. Light, balanced meals in the evening are ideal, as heavier, fatty, or spicy foods can lead to discomfort, bloating, or heartburn, symptoms that may disturb sleep and even cause nighttime awakenings. Caffeine and alcohol, while often associated with winding down, can disrupt sleep cycles, so it's best to avoid these closer to bedtime. Instead, consider foods that naturally promote relaxation and sleep, such as bananas and nuts, and calming herbal teas like chamomile or lavender. Bananas and nuts contain nutrients like magnesium and tryptophan, which help relax the muscles and prepare the brain for sleep. A cup of chamomile tea before bed, known for its calming properties, can signal to your body that it's time to rest, easing the transition from wakefulness to sleep. Timing is also essential when it comes to meals, as eating too close to bedtime can interfere with the body's natural sleep processes. For optimal digestion and restful sleep, try to maintain a 2 to 3 hour gap between the last meal and bedtime. This interval allows the digestive system to process food without drawing energy away from sleep. When we eat too late, the digestive system remains active, which can lead to discomfort and frequent awakenings. A well-timed, light evening meal helps set a stable foundation for the night, reducing the risk of sleep disruptions. To achieve quality sleep consistently, it's about finding a balance that nurtures both the mind and body. Addressing emotional factors through mindful practices, creating a serene sleep environment, and making thoughtful nutritional choices all play a part in building a night that supports true rest. These small adjustments add up, contributing to a routine that encourages deeper sleep and reduces the likelihood of nighttime disturbances. By integrating these habits, we allow ourselves the gift of restful nights and more energized, focused days. A peaceful night's sleep is not just a product of physical relaxation. It's the result of nurturing emotional stability, a calming environment, and mindful dietary choices. Through these practices, we create a sleep sanctuary, enhancing not only our nights, but our overall sense of health and well-being. Maintaining proper hydration is crucial for overall health, but timing is everything, especially when it comes to a restful night's sleep. Drinking enough water throughout the day keeps the body functioning optimally, aiding digestion, circulation, and energy levels. However, to prevent those frustrating trips to the bathroom in the middle of the night, it's wise to start gradually reducing liquid intake in the evening hours. This simple adjustment can help avoid unnecessary interruptions that may leave you feeling groggy and unrest the following day. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. One practical strategy is to taper off water intake after dinner, ideally finishing the bulk of your hydration in the earlier part of the day. This can make a noticeable difference in reducing nighttime awakenings. In particular, it's best to avoid diuretic beverages in the evening, as drinks like coffee, black tea, and certain herbal teas can increase urine production. These beverages are not only stimulating, but also amplify the likelihood of nighttime urination. Cutting out caffeinated or stimulating drinks by late afternoon or early evening can prevent both physical and mental restlessness. If you find yourself feeling thirsty before bed or during the night, it's beneficial to drink in moderation. Small sips of room temperature water are ideal, as they hydrate without overwhelming the bladder. Additionally, avoiding cold water is recommended. While it may be refreshing, cold water can sometimes shock the digestive system, especially when the body is at rest. Drinking chilled water at night can lead to spasms or discomfort in the gastrointestinal tract, making it harder to relax and get back to sleep. Room temperature water, in contrast, is gentle on the stomach, providing hydration without any sudden discomfort. Balancing hydration with sleep quality is about paying attention to your body's cues and practicing mindful hydration habits. By focusing on daytime hydration and gently moderating liquid intake in the hours before bed, you can enjoy both the benefits of hydration and the comfort of uninterrupted sleep. This simple change in timing helps create a night that feels peaceful and supports overall well-being, ensuring that you wake up refreshed and ready to take on the day. Thank you for joining us on this journey toward achieving a peaceful, uninterrupted night's sleep. We hope these insights have shed light on the small yet powerful changes that can make a world of difference in your nightly routine. From balancing hydration to creating a calm sleep environment, every habit adds up to a more restful night and a healthier, happier you. What have you learned so far? Share with us one tip you plan to put into practice. Whether it's moderating evening liquids, trying a relaxing pre-sleep routine, or focusing on emotional calmness before bed. We'd love to hear about your experiences and insights in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips on living a balanced, healthy life.